Hello and welcome back. Here is Stephen Shade here with starting a drafting business Facebook group. And what we're doing today, we're working on the mechanical plan for our Pueblo. Now, the mechanical plan is one of my favorites because it's really how the house works. It's kind of fun. So what I like to do it like kind of one room at a time. Well, not really. I check things one room at a time, but I do a combination of one room at a time and one item at a time. So right now I got this big list, right, of all the different things that go in rooms and stuff. So what I like to do is grab one of them, just start at the top, and make sure my copy function's on, and I drag it across here, and I put it in the room, like that. Now the icon's a little bit small, so I'm actually going to make this fan a little bit bigger. Most fans are about 3 feet across. So if you notice here, the size is about 1/3 too small. So I'm just going to put 3 feet there, 3 feet there, make it a little bigger. That way it kind of fits the room better, makes it look right. Now fans can be much bigger than that. This 3-foot fan is kind of a small fan, just so you know. Alright, so now that I got that in there, now this is on the plan notes layer, okay, which is fine because it's part of the legend, but I wanted to move it to the mechanical plan layer, so I'm going to put it here. Now I'm going to keep copying that one around to the other rooms that have fans. So I think I'm going to put a fan in the dining room. I think I'm going to put a fan in the master bedroom. And I think I'm going to put a fan or two in this living area. So we're going to put one in here and one in here. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to come over here and change this to 5. Alright, next, ceiling mounted interior lights. Okay, so let's see. Those are not the same as recessed or can lights. Okay, this is a recessed can light. I put those in the kitchen a lot of times. This is a vapor-proof one I put in the shower a lot of times. And it's vapor-proof so that it works in the shower. So this will be something that it has like a glass bowl over the light bulb. I forgot what that's called for some reason. I am famous for forgetting words. Okay, so let's grab that one. This is something you traditionally put in a hallway, so we'll put one there. We also traditionally put those in closets. Let's make sure we move it to the mechanical plan. I do want to leave the copy function on. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to move it here and I accidentally clicked that instead. Sometimes we put these in closets. This closet, probably not, but the pantry, yes. We'll put that here. Let's see. This is going to have recessed lighting or pendant lighting, depending on what style house you have. This closet will have one. This, ooh, look at that. It's already got one in there. This room will have one. This has this, a wall vanity light. So we don't necessarily need one in that area, but we might want one over here. And it does seem a little redundant, but it'll light up this linen closet. Maybe we just kind of put it in the center so it hits this a little bit, hits that a little bit, hits this a little bit. So in case you wanted to, you wouldn't have to turn on this light or that light. Now for the shower though, we're going to use those recessed venting or vapor-proof lights. And we need one more for this closet. Now in here though, we're not going to have any of those. Well, we could. This is kind of a big room, to be honest. So we could have 2 fans if we wanted. Or we could do another one of these lights right here and right here like this. So you have 2 lights and a fan. Or you can have 2 fans. You know, I think I'm going to make a second fan in here because it's kind of a big room. There we go. Copy that over. Shrink that down. There we go. What's the distance there? Let's get the framing plan, framing notes. Interior framing, here we go. 20 feet. Yeah, a normal 10 by 10 room will have one fan, so a 20-foot room can have 2 fans. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, we could put one in the entryway too. 8. Oh, oops, copy. 8. So let's do that. We added one more fan, so let's change that to 6. Interior mounted lights, 8. Okay, wall mounted interior lights. I didn't put any in. I don't see a need for that. We're going to leave that 0. Exterior wall mounted lights. Now this is a good one. We're going to put a couple of these in here. Okay. It's probably important for the porch to have one right in this area. So we'll take off the copy and rotate it. Let's see. Notice how it's all one unit. I just clicked one time, it's all one thing. I want to use the explode tool up here. And it breaks all into pieces. I'm trying to get that letter, just the letter, so I can rotate it back. There we go. Excellent. Now I'm going to grab all of that, copy it again. We're going to put that on the front porch too. Oh, let's see how we best do this. Copy that part. Since I exploded it earlier, rotate this part. Oops, 180 degrees. Put that up here. Now I put this part on there. Oh, what happened to this? Come on. Join the party. Okay, now we grab all that. We're going to copy it. I'm going to use this slider to slide it down the wall. Just in here somewhere. Happy little lights. Light up that porch. I could keep going. I think I will too. Let's put one out here. Light up that dark area between the casita and the house. Don't necessarily need any more. I could put one out here just to light up this area outside, just in case they wanted to see a coyote or something. We'll leave it off for now. We can also use these corner lights, floodlights, outdoor. Okay, so what do we do? 1, 2, 3 of them? 4 of them? Okay, coming in. 4. Okay, exterior ceiling mounted lights. Now we could do that if we wanted to instead of these right here, up inside the ceiling. I guess it is, you know, I really think that'll be nicer, to be honest. Let's take these out. Actually, we're going to do it this way. That's my light. There we go. So I took 2 of those out, added 2 of those. Let's go back. Change this to 2. And this to 2. Let's grab a recessed light for the kitchen. Okay, and if I get in too much of a hurry, I forget to move those, so I wonder if I did that right here. I didn't. Look at that. It's funny. It just makes things easier if things are on the right layer. Okay. All right, Mr. Recess Light. We want one over the sink. So let's put the first one over the sink. Just right there. We want one over the stove. And then we want one over this counter workspace. I think that's all you need. It lights up the kitchen really well. Okay, I'm going to kill it right there. So 3. There we go. Next one, vented can light. I hate dark showers. There's one there already. Awesome. So between this vanity light and that light should be enough for this bathroom. Okay, we're going to put 2 in here. 1 for him. 1 for her. So what was that, 3? Okay. Oh man, I'm tired today. Range, hood, oven, microwave. Okay, there's only 1. I don't know why I have 3 listed there. Let's see. This might be already there, so might be a waste. No, it's not. Okay. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna make sure it's on the mechanical plan, and then we're gonna rotate it 90 degrees. Put that in there. Okay. Fluorescent lights. We don't need any fluorescent lights, thank goodness. Floor drain. Well, it may or may not be obvious, but we want one in this shower. So I'm going to put it there. We don't need any other ones. Okay, where are we at? 1. Now, as far as I know, that floor drain is already there. Exhaust vents. These are already there too, I believe. Let's just leave that highlighted and go look. We got 1 here. We got 1 there. We got 1 there. That's all we need. So let's go back. Put 3 there. Looks like I was building something, maybe like a duplex or something, a triplex, because I had a lot of those. Okay, triple switch. Switches. Okay, great. These are always fun. Each room needs a switch. At least 1 switch. So we'll start here. This one. We're going to rotate that 90 degrees. That's good. Stick it on this wall. Now, this one needs a double switch. 1 for the fan, 1 for the light. So we're going to change that 3 to a 2. Okay, let's copy that. We need a switch for this. I'm going to put one right there. And we're going to rotate it back 90 degrees. Alright. Here we only need one switch. Now, here's the debate. Do you put it on the inside or the outside? It's always a debate, in my mind at least. Alright, let's copy this over. We're going to put this here. This is a nice place for a switch. This is the kitchen. I like it. It only needs to have 1, so we're going to delete that in a second. But first off, we're going to put 1 here. So, gosh, this whole thing bugs me. I'm going to put this here for the dining room and the kitchen. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, that's fine there. Dining room, kitchen. Let's get another one. They're all sideways. Okay, here we go. This one here. Okay, we're gonna need one for the light, one for the fan, one for outside. It has to be a three-way. Uncopy that. It's not a three-way switch. It's just three. It's an outlet with three switches on it. Okay, three. There we go. Copy that. Let's come over here. This needs three also. One for this, one for that, one for this, one for the light. Needs four. Alright. One for the closet. One for the closet. One for there. One for there. I'm just going to make these things. I think I like it on this wall. So you can turn it off on your way to the bathroom instead of reaching behind yourself. And I'll connect both fans and both lights to the one switch. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll have two switches, one for each fan, and one switch for all the lights. Or maybe one light. I don't know. I guess it's up to the owner. I'll put four, one for each fan. Okay. And we need something in here. And I'm going to put one over here. Well, maybe I'll leave it on this wall. Yeah. So I have a switch for this light right there. This switch will be for this light and these lights. And then this switch will be for that light and the fan. Where's the two? There it is. This doesn't need to be there. This has to be a 2. Slide this out. Come on. There we go. You know what I just did? I have the copy button on. Are you surprised? I'm very surprised. Here we go. All right, that's good. That's real good. All right, okay, we're gonna go back here. And I'm gonna count the switches later. I'm gonna have 2s, 1s, 3s, and 4s. Or maybe I should just put 2 2s instead of 4s. That way I don't have to relabel stuff. The electrician can figure that out. Okay, smoke detectors. We are going to put one in the hallway between the house, between the rooms, and the garage. Okay, that's important. We're going to put one inside the room. Okay, we're going to put one inside of this room. And I'm going to put one, I think that's it. There's only 2 bedrooms. Okay, it's important to get one between the garage and the house for the carbon monoxide. And it's important to get one in the bedrooms or any hallways between the kitchen and the bedroom. So this will work for both the kitchen and the garage. And then there's one in each bedroom. We might consider putting one in this closet between the laundry room and the bedroom, because dryers are a common cause of fire. But the one in the bedroom should be enough to cover that. So we're good. Press escape there. So there's 3 of those. And again, if just like on all of our plans, your local district's going to have problems with what you do, and you're just going to have to make changes as they ask. Okay, so this is something unique that I do, that I like to do. Phone jacks. Modern phone systems are going away. Everybody's doing cell phones. However, high-speed internet still sometimes comes through the phone via DSL. So I think of the phone jack more as an internet jack. Now with internet though, they have a wireless router. So then you're going to have the phone jack and a wireless router. So that's what you're thinking. Where do I want the wireless router? I want it in a closet. So I'm going to put a phone jack in this closet for my wireless router. And I'm going to put one in this closet for my wireless router. And that, oh, don't do that. I inherited these widgets from another plan, and for some reason, I haven't learned yet, I'm still learning, they like to jump inside of the wall if they're close to the wall, which can be a really cool feature if I knew how to use it properly. But I don't, so then it just becomes annoying. Anyways, here we go. One there, one there. Now I could also put some for phone usage in certain places. But in this case, I'm not going to unless the client says he wants them. Okay. Now, let's go back here to. Okay, now, cable. Cable's kind of the same way. It's not only for TV, it's for internet. It's going to have the same thing. It's cable internet, we're going to have to put those in here too. Oops. Move that to that. There we go. So those go in there too. But with cable, we also want television. So he says he's going to put his television on this wall. I don't know where on that wall, so I'll give him a couple plugs. And he also mentioned putting television on that wall in the master bedroom. I'm also going to give him an option to put it on that wall, just in case. And the guest bedroom, he isn't really excited about it. There's not really any room in here. A kitchen for one. Some people put cable in their kitchen so they can have TV and watch cooking shows or whatever. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to leave these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For now. Later, I'll put them closer to the wall. Make them look nice. Just get them in the right area. I'm not going to put any of these on there. Doorbell. This is the outside. So I'm going to put that in here. Right there. Doorbell. One doorbell. Yeah, 3. I must have done a triplex recently. That's why there's 3. This is the garage door opener. We're not going to have any of those because the garage is already built. Ooh, here's a fun. The 110 outlet. This is your standard outlet. Okay, so we're going to have 2 on each wall. That's the standard. So we're just going to start putting them in here. I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to do the ones on this wall first. These walls. And then I'm going to copy, I'm going to rotate them and then copy them around. I think that one on there is fine. One on here is fine. 1, 2 on here. One in here because it's got my wireless router. Needs to be plugged in. One in here. Okay, all that's good. Good. I just realized that we don't have a place for a water heater. That's going to be interesting. I might need to build a closet for it out here. That'd be nice. Or put it in the attic. And I'll have to look to see if there's attic space for that. I don't think there is, because we have a flat roof. Okay, that's a fun little thing. Alright, so let's finish these outlets. I should have made them smaller. They're kind of big. Let's see. What if we shrunk them down half the size? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'll go back and get them half the size and move them to the wall. Clean them up later. For now, let's rotate these bad boys 90 degrees and put them on this wall. So 2 here is fine. Oh, come on, copy function. Get to work. And then the one over here is probably good. And then one on here. And yep, I need one in here for my wireless router. Just in case. Don't need one in there. Want one here and one over here. Let's see. This is going to have GFCI. Okay, got that. Don't need one there. Don't need one there. Good. I'll put something else outside. Okay. Now we're going to rotate that again. Put it on this wall. I think I'm going to put 3 on this wall. 1 on this wall. 1 over here. 1 over here. 1 over here. 1 over here. I think that's good. We got GFCI in the bathroom. Good. You know, now we should actually, while I'm thinking about it, put one. Well, this is GFCI. We forgot to put some in the kitchen. So let's see. Okay, we're going to shrink this bad boy down. Like I mentioned, about half the size. My goodness. Okay. Let's put some in the kitchen. We want one for our blender. We want one for our coffee maker and our toaster. Lots of plugs in the kitchen. We could put more plugs over here, but it's right next to the dishes, so I'm not going to do that. We need one for the dishwasher, though, so let's put one there. That's what it says, right? Oh, there it is. You're so funny. Dishwasher. Well, you don't have to, we shouldn't have to put one there. The electrician should read dishwasher and know to put one over there. We might put one underneath the sink as well for the garbage disposal. But again, that should be handled. Alright, did I get all the walls? I didn't get this wall, so let's do that. Copy, rotate, 90, uncopy, move, copy, move. I've never had someone say, there is too many outlets in my house. So don't be afraid to go nuts. least 2 on each wall. This is a good one. Should I put one out here or not? Let's think. They might put a table with a little fountain right there. You never know. And you could put one on the outside of this cabinet too if you wanted. There. Here? Why not? He can take it out of there if he doesn't want it. Let's see. I think that's good. Alright, let's go back down. What do we got left? Water poro outlets. These are for outside. We're going to put one on the back porch. Mechanical. We're going to put one on the front porch. That's good. GFCIs. Now these need ground fault circuit interrupt. So this needs to be anywhere in the kitchen where we're by the water. Now sometimes they make you put them every one in some building areas. Some make you do it anywhere you're 6 feet from the sink. So whether we do it or not, that's up to us. However, you must be ready for the city to give you a hard time, because they will do it. They like to give people a hard time. So I'm going to try to prepare ahead of time. And we're going to change all our kitchen ones to GFCIs. You can't argue safety sometimes, especially with the government. They are big on safety. Nothing wrong with that. I'll go back and clean this up a little bit. I don't want you to have to watch me be all super detailed. Pendant lights, we didn't do any of those, so 0. 220s, you want to put these on your water heater and sometimes your stove. If you have an electric stove. He mentioned having propane, I think, but I'm going to assume he's going to do electrical throughout because that makes more sense. Let's see, try to put it in this place they could read it. Alright. Tankless water heaters. These are a cool thing. Instead of having, you know, maybe I'll just put those in. Instead of having a central water heater like this, where you put it in a closet, you have a tankless water heater. And this one is just in line underneath your sinks, and it heats up water on demand. Really cool. They don't take up a lot of space. They fit right underneath the sink. The trouble is you need one for this sink, and then you wouldn't have a place for it to go to this shower because it would have to go up and over the. It's not very clean to put one over there. So in this house, I'm just going to put a water tank. I'm actually going to build it right out here. It's not there now, but they could put a pad down there, put a little closet, pop one in there. It'll add to the boxiness. I might have to adjust the trusses to a match. We'll do that later. Normally the hot water heater is in the garage, so that's why I forgot about it earlier. Okay, roof drains. We're not going to have roof drains. We're not going to have roof drain outlets. So we're done with that. Now I'll come over here. I need to put these labels in for these areas that are important, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to come down a little bit further and get air registers. So this is for your HVAC. I'm going to copy that. One for each room, minimum. One there already. I like to kind of spread them out. Three. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should put one in this kitchen. It's gonna get hot in the kitchen, especially if you're doing dishes or cooking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Darn copy function. 9. I think that's how I counted, right? 24. Wow. Okay, the return air. This is where the air comes back into the air control unit. This one here, the air handler, FAU. FAU is usually inside the attic. What it does is it sucks air up into the house, into the unit, and then blows it throughout the house. They're kind of noisy, so I like to tuck them in hallways so that no one has to hear them as much, because they suck up the air and they're kind of noisy. It's bad enough the air is blowing out. Now I also like to put this, the air handler, directly above the intake. Now I think that you're allowed, and you can easily put it somewhere else, but that's going to cost more duct work, and it's not going to be good. Now this is an important little unit. This is the condenser. This is what cools the air down, and the condenser can be on the ground outside. It can be on the roof. It can be in the garage, if you have the specific kind that can be in a garage. Well, I don't know. You'll have to verify me on that one. I'm second guessing myself on the garage thing. I like to put it on the roof, especially on a Pueblo style house, because it's going to be hidden by the parapet roof near this unit. The closer the distance, the more efficient it is. You can put it, I think, up to 25 feet away without incurring extra cost, according to the air conditioner guy. So we could put it out here if we wanted, which would be fine. This would actually be an okay spot because it's away from the bedrooms. It won't make a lot of noise. But this is also a fine place for it right there on the roof. So we'll do that. Move it to there. Good. Let's go back. Hose bibs. I don't know why I put them with the HVAC stuff. I could have easily put it on this chart. Okay, hose bibs. This house doesn't really have anything going on in this area of it, so I'm not going to bother putting a hose bib over there. I will put one in this area, because you might want to put garden over there. You might want to put garden up here, so you want to put one on the porch. Plus you might want to spray off the porch. I'm going to put it on this wall of the closet so that the plumbing goes in that wall and not this wall, so it doesn't, like if somebody's taking a nap, they don't want to hear the hose running through the wall. So we're going to put it over there. And I'm going to put it back here opposite the toilet. There's water there already. And then I'm going to put one out here. I think I'm going to put it on this side, so that way it can wrap around that way or come this way, depending on what we want to do. And actually, this one here on the toilet, I'm going to move it down by the shower. There's not going to be plumbing immediately available right there, because we're going to use this wall for the shower heads probably. So actually, I'm going to move that to there. So he'll come around the corner, and this one can come around that corner, 50-foot, 100-foot hose, whatever. And then not much going on this side of the building either, but he could easily do some stuff. Not a big deal. So 1, 2, 3. 3. All right. So the last thing to do on the mechanical is the wiring. And this is where we have to wire in all the switches. So what I use is this spline right here, and I make sure that it has the right pin, this one. I just like it, the dash dot. You can do whatever you like, as long as you indicate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come through here. I'm going to start at my S, and I'm going to come out to the places that need a switch. And I'm not going to go in a straight line, I'm going to go curved. So I'm going to go about, this is what I'm going to put a switch on, right? So then I'm going to come out about 30 degrees and halfway the distance. And then I'm going to come all the way. So let's see, about 30 degrees, half the distance. And then I'm back over and then click on it and press Control F to finish. And that there will be the wiring for that. So we know what switch controls what item. So about 30 degrees, halfway, the fan. 30 degrees, halfway, the light. Okay, so there we go. Now this one here is a little trickier. It's the exterior lights. We're going to come up and down, and then around a little bit further. There we go. Finish that. These are connected all in one, so we connect them together like that. If we wanted to, we could connect these fans together, but we're not going to. I'm going to make them walk across the room to turn this one on. Okay, that's right there. There we go. There we go. So you get the idea. This one here, I want it to control these lights too, so we're going to come across this way. That's kind of a funny one. This light switch controls these lights, and this light switch controls these lights. There's two places you can turn on the kitchen. This one here just comes out there. Here, it's the fan and the light. This one here is the fan and the lights. Both lights. This one here is just this light. This one here is just this light and the fan. This one here is this light and these lights. Now I could have one, I could have tied these together and had one switch control all three of these, but I just decided to do one. And we could also have a vent here for the shower. Probably a good idea. I think it depends. But we're here in the southwest of Arizona, so the humidity from the shower is not a problem because it's so dry. It's actually almost welcome. People just open the door and let the humidity fill their house. Now, if you're in a more humid area, you're probably going to want to vent that moisture out to help prevent molding. Alright, so I think that's it. I'm going to show you what it looks like here on the final plan. Gives you a good idea. We're going to have the viewport here. It's going to be a little different. Just keep moving it here. Get the size right. And then it's going to have my legend here and my notes. And the legend is going to have a count of what all we need. So that way the contractor can just quickly add this stuff up and bid it out. And also buy the materials. I spent a lot of time checking and double checking the count just because it's kind of embarrassing to get the count wrong. Alright, we need to take out some of this stuff. It's noisy. Interior wall dimensions, that's a good one. Okay, much better. Awesome. So that's going to be basically the mechanical plan. Alright, thank you for watching. If you would like to learn more about how to use TurboCAD or how to start your own drafting business, please join my Facebook group, Starting a Drafting Business. You can just search for it there in Facebook and you'll find us. Come join the group, and inside you'll find more tutorials like this one, as well as tips and tricks to starting your own drafting business. I have been doing this on the side for about 4 years now, and just part-time I make about $10,000 a year, so it's a good side gig to supplement your income or buy that toy you've been wanting, or pay the bills in my case. So I look forward to seeing you in the group. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.